Episode 165, Jonbenet Case, What John Should Have Done. This video is under the assumption that John and Patsy Ramsey are innocent, and there was an intruder that killed Jonbenet. But it's a Monday morning quarterbacking look back at the situation and stating what I believe John Ramsey should have done. So we're going to start in the morning with Patsy Ramsey. And first I would say that she did what I think you should have done. She went downstairs, saw the ransom note, went upstairs to see if Jonbenet was there. She was missing. Screamed for John Ramsey. He came down. And then they went and checked on Burke's room. Someone did. And then John Ramsey said, call the police. And she went downstairs and called the police. So most of that, I think, was the normal good reaction from Patsy. But this video will deal with John and what he should have done from the moment that he got involved. Okay, so backing up to when Patsy got out of bed. So she said she got up and put on the same outfit she wore the night before. She went into the restroom, did her makeup, fixed her hair some, and then went down to the second floor. And there she messed. I don't know if messed is the right word, but she tried to clean a spot or something on one of Jonbenet's outfits by the washer that they had up there outside Jonbenet's bedroom. Then she went down the back stairway towards the kitchen and came upon the ransom note. She stepped over it, turned around, and read the beginning part up till it states, "We have your daughter in our possession." She might have saw the end of it with the victory, SPTC, and then she raced up to Jonbenet's room. Patsy noticed that Jonbenet was gone, screamed for John, and then she went to Burke's room and checked on him, and he was safe and asleep in bed. She looked around a little bit in there. Okay, now at this point, John says, call the police. Now, that just doesn't make any sense to me. This is his first reaction, so he comes down there, and Patsy says Jonbenet was kidnapped. He should have said something like, what? What are you talking about? Ransom note? Let me see the ransom note. And then he should have got the ransom note and read the ransom note completely. So the rest of this video is going to focus on what John Ramsey should have done from this point on. First, at this point, after he's read the ransom note, he should have said, or should have not, called John Fernie or Fleet White's house. That was idiotic and dangerous. Then the next thing he should have done, the smartest thing would have been to go downstairs, look for any open doors leading outside, and go out the front door and look down the street and see if he sees a car or anything out there suspicious, or any footprints or anything like that. And he should have done the same thing with the back, and look in the back alley and look and see there. And he should have called out Jonbenet's name. Then John should have went to Burke, woke him up, and asked him if he heard anything through the night, or if he knows where Jonbenet is, or any place that she could be hiding or lost. Then John should have started searching the house, the second floor, all around there for any open windows or anything, then the first floor or anything suspicious there, and then down into the basement and looked around there for Jonbenet. And then when he found the suitcase and the open window, he should have probably went outside and looked out there by the grating, see what was going on there. And he should have told the police about this when he spoke to the police about it. At this point, after they knew what was going on, they should have called 911. And they should have spoke to 911 and relayed everything that they knew about what was happening. They should have said that Jonbenet was missing, that there's a 3-page ransom note, what she looks like, how old she is, everything that they could convey, and to please hurry. And when the police arrived, they should have done the same thing again, stated everything that they knew up to that point, and then shown the police officer the ransom note, give him a chance to read it, and give him a chance to think clearly. And then, after a little bit of time, he should have demanded that they get search dogs, bring search dogs, so they could track where Jonbenet went. And finally, John Ramsey should have checked what's called the wine cellar, this little room on the bottom right-hand corner. Does anyone seriously think that he couldn't find his daughter in that room in the basement after living in that house for 6 years? He stored cigars in that room. He put the kids' bicycles in that room. They used that room. And John testified that he went down there that morning. So he just never went to that room that morning. Well, this ends this episode of Unsolved. And on the next episode, we'll take a look at the Zodiac Killer case. And I think it's going to be an interesting episode, because I'm going in a different direction, going back to something that I've touched on before. So I'll see you tomorrow night.